Welcome to the IntelliGolf tutorial on how to set up your first round of golf with IntelliGolf, golf's #1 scoring, wagering, and GPS software. The first thing to do after installing the IntelliGolf software is to press the play button. That will let you now put in the owner for your scorecard. So that would be yourself. Press OK, and we're going to put in the scorecard name of Bob. So just touch the scorecard and the keyboard will come up. Put in Bob. Let's back up here. Bob. And if you touch the full name, it will automatically get transferred, and you can decide if you want to put in a last name or not. In this case, not. Press next. Bob is a male. The handicap type, if you press the down arrow, you get to select from different handicap types. Standard handicap, a USGA index, or you can put in an average score that he would normally shoot, or an EGA index. In our case, let's put in a USGA index, and we'll put that in at 6.5. Press done. And then if Bob happened to be a professional golfer and actually had a pro or what's called a plus handicap, meaning shoots under par normally, you could check that box. I suspect most of us won't be checking that box, but we're now set up for Bob as the owner of this device for golf scoring. So there's Bob with a USG index of 6.5. The next thing to do is to actually download a course. Or you can add additional players, and you can add additional players from contacts, or you can create a new player. Let's just create another player, and it's the same process. Let's call this person we're going to play with is Julie. J U E, and touch there. Next. And we're going to give her index. She's obviously female, and in this particular case her index will be even better than Bob's. How about a 5.7? And done. And we press OK. Now we have two players, and you can see they're both USGA index, and if you had done it with an EGA index or a state handicap or an average, you would have seen that also. So you can try those different methods. We then press the back arrow button and the menu button, and we're going to go download our first course. So we click on the Courses tab, click on the menu button again, and say Download. Let's go get Pebble Beach. E-E-B-B-L-E space Beach. And you could put in a city, optional. You could put in a state if you wanted to. We know it's in California. You can put in a country if you'd like. You don't have to. We'll put in the United States. And you can display a variety of different levels of courses. 5 courses, 25, 100. We have the default set at 100. We'll just go with that and say OK. And now IntelliGolf is searching for a Wi-Fi connection, and you can also do this over cellular data. But here are two Pebble Beach courses, Pebble Beach Golf Links in Monterey, California, the one we want, or Pebble Beach Par 3. If we touch on Pebble Beach, it will now start the download process, and will download a course for us right onto our device. Again, in this case, it's downloading it via Wi-Fi. There we go. We now have the course on IntelliGolf, and if we were to touch the course, it would tell you stats about the course, tell you the different tees, the different slopes and ratings. You could see the different tees. Here's the middle par, men's rating, men's slope. Women's not playing with that one, so we'll give it a different one, but you can also select yards or meters. So I'm just going to return here, the return arrow key. So now we have a course downloaded and we have two players. So now let's go set up a new round. If we press play again, it'll bring up that course. All you have to do is tap on it, and you can select the tees that you want to play. In this case, we'll select the middle tees. We're going to start on the front 9, but you actually could start on any hole you want if you wanted to do a shotgun start, or the back 9. You can use net scoring, or you can use Stableford scoring if you're with some of our international folks. And we'll do net scoring here and press OK. And so now we've got Bob in here playing the middle tees. Let's go select another player. So we press the menu button, add player. There's Julie. We select her, and she's going to play the forward tees. And see the end of the column, there's track putts. You can decide whether you want to track putts or not. You can turn that on or off. It's just a toggle switch. Toggle on, toggle off. Let's track putts for Bob, and we won't track putts for Julie. Press next. And now we get to the side games screen where we could play a variety of different side games. If you press the menu button again and add side game comes up, you can now pick different side games you want. There's 35 different side games that are in IntelliGolf, and the various side games will come up depending upon the number of players you have. So if we select birdies, say select, we can then put in a wager of $1, but you can also set preferences in IntelliGolf to do different currencies. And Bob and Julie, you can do full handicaps, or you can do handicap difference or no handicaps. Let's do no handicaps since they are so close in handicaps. So we're birdies for $1, and then next. And now we're at hole 1, and we're ready to score hole 1. So it's a par 4. So let's say they both got a 4, and 2 putts, and Julie got a 4, and you'll see it automatically skips. And because we're not keeping putts for her, the wagerings are equal. We go to hole 2. Now let's give Julie a birdie on this hole. So Bob gets a 5, 2 putts, and Julie gets a 4. And now she has won 1 wagering point, which is worth $1. So you just continue on down the path here through all the holes. And I'll just skip to the 18th hole. There's an easy way to do that. You can touch the ball up here. You can skim down, and we can go to hole 18. And let's give Julie another birdie. So Bob got a 5 and a 2, and Julie got a 4, and you'll see she now has 2 wagering points. And if we press next, we now get the screen showing their total for the round. Now, obviously I didn't put in all of the scores, but it gives you an idea what you can do. If you press next, it then calculates the side game points. So it took her the $1 wager they had. She had 2 points, so she won $2. But you can put up an unlimited number of different side games in here, up to the amount that are in IntelliGolf, and it will calculate all those for you and summarize them into one win and loss screen, which is really pretty nice because you don't have to sit there and calculate everything yourself. If you then hit the next button, we're back, we're done with our round of golf, and we have now scored our first round of golf.